Hi everyone, welcome back to Mohana Astrology. Rajshri here. And today's video is about January 2022 horoscope for all 12 moon signs. But in the beginning, let me wish you again a very happy new year. I wish you health, wealth, and prosperity. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. That helps me a lot. And if you have, a huge thank you to you because your subscription helps me to take this channel forward. Thank you again. Let us now first see how the planets are placed in January in the sky. On the screen, you can see the planetary positions in a chart, and all the times are as per Indian Standard Time. Overall, January represents less volatile energy compared to December. So in December, we have seen so many mishaps happening, so many natural calamities that has happened all over the world. Lots of fire-related issues because of Mars-Ketu conjunction in the natural 8th house. Now in January, in the second half of January particularly, you will see that these kind of events are calming down a lot because Mars finally moves out of the natural 8th house in the middle of January. Venus, the Karaka for relationships, is retrograde and combust in the first half of the month. So be careful, be a bit calm as well as far as the relationships are concerned. Don't let things go out of your hands because once Venus goes direct and the combustion goes, things will sort out on its own. In the second half, there is one more thing which is quite visible, and that is communication, media, trade, business, finance. All of these can take a setback. 15th of January, that's the day of Makar Sankranti, is a very auspicious day because on this day, Sun enters the sign of Capricorn and Sun's journey to the northern hemisphere starts. We call it Sun's Uttarayan. On this day, this year, when Sun goes into Capricorn, Sun meets Saturn over there. So Sun-Saturn combination in transit can increase possibility of diseases as well. We can already see the uprise in diseases. Let us now move on to the sign-wise predictions. And as you know, your Mahadasha, Antardasha and your karmic footprint always plays the vital role in getting results from the transits. So enjoy the transit results for January 2022 as per your moon signs. Let's start with Aries. The new year starts with your sign lord Mars placed in the 8th house. But the good news is Mars is now moving far apart from Ketu. You will still need to be a bit careful of unexpected health issues or injuries till the middle of the month. The first half of the month can also bring some mental anxiety and financial worries. The second half looks much promising for you, for your career, and also for finances. You will get success after overcoming competition. You need to work hard, but your work will draw attention of your seniors at your workplace, and this can bring you recognition. For some of you, promotion or pay hike is also possible. If you are in business, you are likely to do very well in the first half. With Mercury's retrogression and combustion, the second half looks a bit wobbly for business gains. You will gain respect of your family and of your friends. Your health gets better in the second half. However, some niggling body ache can bother you. Relationship with your spouse remains neutral in the second half, but care will be required for spouse's health. For some of you, the first half of the month may decide the future of your current relationship. It would be better to avoid any controversial discussions during this month and try to be very clear on your communication. Taurus. The whole month, Venus is placed in your 8th house. It promises gains from property and also financial prosperity. But the catch is Venus is retrograde and combust both. Therefore, property matters will come up, but it may not yield desired results. If you are in love and are thinking of a firm commitment, I would suggest waiting for the next month. Do take care of your health in January. This month may bring health issues, mental anxiety, or possibilities of injuries to you as well. Your competitors or enemies may disturb you. You need to be a bit careful in that front. Finances need careful handling because there are chances of very high expenditure and some losses as well. If you are married, financial instability can cause misunderstandings with the spouse. Take care of your relationship with the elders in the family, particularly with your father. Property matters can cause tension and some loss may also happen. This month is not great for fulfillment of desires or ambitions. Restlessness of mind can be there. Calm approach and patience can help you in January. If you resort to spirituality to calm your mind, that will help you a lot. Gemini moon sign. Mercury, your sign lord, will be placed in your 8th house in January. In the second half of the month, Mercury gets retrograde and combust both. Mercury is also conjunct Saturn. Professionally, this month will require more efforts to succeed. Try to be in good books of your seniors and maintain cordiality with your colleagues at your workplace. Be careful of stomach related troubles. With Sun and Saturn both in the 8th house, injuries or surgeries cannot be ruled out. Financially, some challenges will be there. Professionally and financially, some positivity will come in the first half, but the second half may create challenges for you. However, with Jupiter's blessings, you are likely to overcome the struggles and the negative aspects of the month. Just try to maintain stability in life. Some of you even get promotions or increments. There are chances of travel for higher studies or for religious purposes. Possibility of enrolling in foreign universities or courses is also there. If you are appearing in competitive exams, you are likely to do well. If you are planning to get married, there are possibilities for that too, but I suggest waiting for Venus to get direct and then plan it next month. Cancer moon sign. Your sign lord moon is placed in the 6th house on the first day of January. In January, the first half of the month will bring opportunities for social networking and building some important connections. Work area looks good. If you are working hard, you will reap benefits of it. If there is a legal case going on, there will be relief for you. However, do not get entangled in a new litigation. This month is also very good for winning in competitions or in competitive examinations. Money will come and go this month. Your child's health may cause some worries in the first half of the month. Stress and tension can bother you. Try to remain calm so you do not end up hurting the important relations in your life. The area of life that will need care and attention is marital harmony and spouse's health. The same caution goes for business partnerships as well. With Jupiter in the 8th, some unexpected turns may be there in the business. And Saturn sitting in your 7th is not really helping you in this area. There can be big differences with the business partners. If you have been suffering from any health issues, there will be relief for you in January. Be a bit careful in the second half though. There may be travel for you this month. Leo moon sign. Your sign lord sun is placed in your fifth house in the beginning of the month and is going to move to the sixth house in the middle of the month. In this month, mental stress, children's health, and tension in career can bother you in the first half. But with several other planets supporting you, there is nothing to worry. You are likely to do well in your profession. Success and progress will be there too. Just avoid difference in opinions with the seniors at workplace. If you are in business, there may be new opportunities or new projects coming up your way. Financially, this month looks moderately good, or should I say cautiously good. You need to be slightly careful of investing in shares, stocks, etc. Your relation with your spouse may be a bit difficult in the first half of the month. Your social life will be more active in the second half of the month. However, throughout the month, be careful of your communication. If you are in romantic relationship, lay a bit low this month. Do not let any trouble crop up. Try to avoid travel in January. If you have any health issues, you will recover. But at the same time, chances of falling sick is also there. So be a bit careful of that aspect. Take care of your child's health. Virgo moon signs. Your sign lord Mercury stays in your fifth house in January. From the mid month, Mercury goes combust and retrograde both. In January, Virgo moon signs need to be a bit careful in their interactions in the workplace and also at home. Avoid altercations or your tendency to prove a point. Stress related to work will be there. Additional workload can also bother you. However, some of you will get chances of increment and professional elevation. This will depend on the relevant planet's strength in your own chart. This month, you need to take financial decisions very carefully. Chances of loans and debts are high. So, if seen from the other side, if you are looking for loan, this month is good for you. This month, property matters will come to the forefront for you. You may want to go for renovation of home, redecoration, etc. You may also decide to buy a vehicle. However, considering Venus's condition in your fourth house, it would be better to wait for some more time for these kind of activities. Try to maintain understanding and cordiality with your spouse. Be vigilant of any health issues related to heart and stomach. Deal with your children with empathy. Try to understand their point of views. Children's health needs attention too. Libra moon sign. In January, your sign lord Venus remains retrograde for the entire month and also combust in the first half of the month. However, placement wise, Venus is well placed in your third house. Considering all planets, January looks like a month when you have to pay attention to your health. In the first half, some of you will get news of increment or promotion at workplace. Your work pressure is also likely to get a bit overwhelming in the second half of the month. Mental stress can build up, and do not let this pressure and temper damage your important relationships, both in professional and in personal life. Financially, this month will be neutral with some promises of gains. Stay away from family conflicts, from misunderstandings with spouse, and maintain some harmony in the domestic front. If you are considering investing in property or buying a vehicle, wait for a better time. However, you can go ahead with the selection and discussions. You need to pay attention to the fine prints and read all documents before signing in the second half of January. Take care of your communication and the words that you speak. Avoid travel. It looks like this month you are going to get a clarity on how you should go ahead in life and what you need to do to get there. Scorpio moon sign. Your sign lord Mars is placed in your sign in the beginning of the month and then will move to the second house. Scorpio moon signs need to be very careful of health in January, particularly in the first half. Some improvement may be expected in the second half. There will be ups and downs in career. You may get some good news in the second half regarding career and finances. Try to reduce your expenses. You are likely to make new friends, but all of them may not have the best interest in mind for you. So be careful of people with malicious intent. Some old competitors or enemies, if you have one at all, may also resurface this month. It will be important to keep your cool in January and also be careful in your communication. Try to remain polite even when the situation provokes you to react. Married life or spouse's health needs attention. Do not take any important decisions this month. Overall, this month is a bit challenging for you. Keep your calm and resort to meditation, prayers for peace of mind. When the energies are hostile, it is better to lay low and let the month pass. Sagittarius moon sign. Your sign lord Jupiter is in your third house. Some challenges related to work and finance remains in January. There will be moderate income. You need to be very careful in your communication this month. It is possible that you would mean well, but the words may not come out as you intended, and this can cause some misunderstandings with important relations. At work, try to keep your cool and avoid differences with your seniors. For some of you, there will be profits in the business. You may feel a rise of irritability in you. Headache, blood pressure, or eye related problems can also bother you. There can be excessive expenses. Evaluate your financial situation carefully before you indulge in any expensive purchases. Try to maintain good relation with your spouse. Maintain cordiality with relatives and close friends as well. If you see any situation is building up where you may get into conflicts with others, just stay out of it. Walk away from there. For some of you, marriage proposals may come, but I suggest waiting for Venus to get direct and not to commit anything this month. If possible, avoid travel. This is a good month for spiritual practices. Capricorn moon sign. In January, Mercury, Sun, and Saturn will be in your sign. This is quite a bit of heavy energy on you, and this can give rise to mental stress and temper issues. Although you would want to enjoy a pleasurable, comfortable time, in reality it may not be possible. Money matters will need some careful handling. Although income will be there, it may not be up to your expectations. Weigh pros and cons before you decide to invest your money, be it in shares, in stocks, or in property. Heavy expenditure is indicated for you, so I suggest curbing all unnecessary expenses. Health will need care. Do not ignore fever, headaches, or eye related problems. Be careful of injuries and accidents as well. Mental anxiety can disturb your sleep. Avoid all kinds of arguments with your spouse. Try to remain calm as much as possible. Time is not favorable for travel even though possibilities are there. It may not meet your expectations. and can cause a lot of monetary wastage. So think twice before you plan a travel. Try to stay away from people with malicious intent. And amongst all these stressful energies, there is silver lining as well, and that is you may receive some kind of rewards or recognition for your work or for your contribution to the society. Some of the married people can expect birth of a child. Aquarius moon sign. Your sign lord Saturn is in your 12th house and Jupiter is in your sign. In the first half of the month, you may get the news of promotion at work or even a pay rise. Overall, January is a good month for your professional progress. Just take care to bridge the differences with your seniors at work. Business people will also do well. Income will be good. You are likely to gain good returns from your previous investments as well. At the same time, your expenses are also going to rise pretty high. Put a hold on the property matters and home renovations this month. In the domestic front, avoid all differences with the spouse. The second half will be better for peace in domestic life. In general, you may have a feeling of dissatisfaction or lack of inner happiness in January. Health will remain alright, however, the second half can bring some mental tension and possibility of health issues as well. Your children will do well in life. Your social life will be more active in the second half of the month. Now, this doesn't need to be in person interactions, but connecting with others will be there. This is a nice month for spirituality. It is for all anyway, but more applicable to you. Pisces moon sign. Your sign lord Jupiter is placed in your 12th house. Considering other planets, January looks pretty good for your professional progress and achievements. Promotions are on the cards for some of you. New professional opportunities will also be there. If you are looking for a job change, this may be the right time for that. Financial prospects are very positive, but at the same time, your expenses will also be high. And it's mainly on medical reasons or on charity or on some other good deeds. Avoid investing money in the second half of the month. Some of the good promises may decline or get obstructed or delayed in the second half. Government related dealings can take your time in January. If you are looking for loans, the second half can be useful for that. Married people need to be extra careful this month. Avoid disputes with your spouse to maintain harmony in married life. Otherwise, this can prove to be a difficult month in this matter. Travel may be there, particularly in the first half. January is a good month for meditation, prayers, and connecting with your inner self. Thank you so much for listening to this video. And if you want a consultation from me, you can reach me at mohanaastrology@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.mohanaastrology.com. Thank you so much. May God bless us all.